Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. I'm your host, KeTohn, and today we have three amazing guests and business owners that are listed in our directory. We wanted to end the year on a very positive note so you can take something inspirational, proactive with you. So the question that I'm going to be asking tonight, or I guess the prompt, is to share one mindset changing thought that you're going to be taking into 2024. So I have the amazing Lacole Smith here with us. We have MJ from Travel with MJ, and then we have Lashonda coming from the LMI Collection LLC, and they're going to be sharing some insight with you tonight on one mindset changing thought that they're going to be taking into 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Lacole. If you could, Lacole, just please come on. Hello. Thanks
How
for
are
joining
you?
us.
How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. So Lacole, what is one mindset changing thought that you're taking into 2024?
Being more consistent.
Okay. Why did you choose that?
I'm already working on consistency, but you can always improve on what you're doing by making sure that you're doing everything consistently and not just certain things.
Yes, very, very true. Okay. So Lacole, did you want to share with everyone what your business is and what your business mission is for anyone that doesn't already know you, since you are technically new to our directory?
Yeah. Well, my name is Lacole Smith, and I'm an author coach. I'm also an author. I'm a show host. And my mission is always to help motivate, inspire, and elevate anyone that comes into contact with me.
Yay. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for sharing your insight. And for anyone that does not already know, Lacole is looking for guests to join on her show. So you can email her. Lacole, what is the email they need to reach out to you at?
The email is motivationaltalkdialogues@gmail.com.
Okay. So Lacole will be our first business to business brand in the directory that is going to be showcasing a TV show or a talk show. So congratulations, Lacole. Snaps.
Thank you.
I'm really excited. And I can't wait to see some of the business owners that we've interviewed on the Boss Babe Business Show kind of transition into applying for your show as well, because we always talk about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So once you do something one time, you know, you've done something huge, but doing it again is a really big thing. Stepping out there and saying, okay, time for the next level. So I really can't wait to see more and more faces on your show. And if someone is looking for author coaching services, Lacole has a special offer that is available. I think, did you say till the end of the year?
It's going to be January is actually the last time I'll be offering the 75% off.
Okay. So till January 1st or the end of January?
The end of January.
The end of January. Okay, so that gives everyone enough time. It is 70% off of an author coaching course, and it is wait, say that again. What'd you say?
75% off.
Oh, 75% off. Okay.
Yeah.
And is it still, it's $250, but you can pay $50 down payment or deposit, and then you can pay off the rest later?
That is correct. You can do that.
Yay! Look, I always have to double check every time. I'm like, I don't want to get any prices wrong. We can't have anybody coming back like Boss Babe Blog said. Okay. So thank you so much, Lacole. I'm going to move to MJ, and then we'll come back around if there's any last thing that you would like to add or touch on for this podcast.
All right. And thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay. So MJ, please share with us, what is one mindset changing thought that you're going to be taking into 2024?
Ooh. Where do I start? The biggest one for me, and this is a transparency moment, I gotta start using my planner. I have to be more intentional with my time. I have to know where my time is going. I am guilty of falling down the social media rabbit hole, and I need to be more focused on what I'm doing in that time that I'm supposed to be doing it. Now, if I'm supposed to be doing something during the time of 5:30 to 6 o'clock, hopping on Facebook is not going to help me. So I need to be more intentional with my time. So I'm taking that into 2024.
Very, very good. I like that. Okay, so there's a lot that you touched on in that moment. We talked about consistency with Lacole, and MJ is bringing up the fact of being intentional with your time, because that social media rabbit hole is real. You get on social media to promote your business, and next thing you know, you're looking at, what Jada said about Will later. There's just too much
Or
going
what
on.
Krishan doing with Krishan
What is
Jr. And I'm like,
Krishan doing?
what's the problem?
What's happening? When is the next Keith Urban, or I'm sorry, not Keith Urban. Who is it? The guy Chemistry concert. There's just too much going on. So it is very true. This social rabbit hole, and just the rabbit hole in general, because we have so much on our brains these days, and technology just adds on to that. So it's like you start off doing something, next thing you know, you're in a whole nother task, because you're just trying to complete everything at once. So I love the fact that you talk about scheduling and sticking to that. I'm going to come back to you. We're going to bring it back around. Lashonda, would you like to please come and share what is one mindset changing thought that you're going to be taking into 2024?
One of them is being consistent. I have a tendency of starting on one project before I can finish another one. And going in 2024, I want to be more consistent in using my time management wisely.
I love that. I do. And then I think you touched on something big there, because a lot of times in business, when things don't go our way immediately, the first thing people say is, it didn't work. I tried it didn't work. But then when we look back to our behaviors, how quickly we were to stop and start working on something new. It's like that shiny penny syndrome. Somebody's like, hey guys, I have a social media app that's going to help you gain some sales. It's called Thread. And everybody hops off of Facebook and moves to Thread. But if you ask them, have you been consistent with posting on Facebook and advertising your business on Facebook? The answer is not always going to be, yes, I have. I've been posting. I've been doing videos. I've been going live. I've been creating connections. No, that's not always the answer. So people are quick to move to what the next project is before even completing the first one. And sometimes the difference between you being successful and having those sales is just how long you go through with it. I talk about this in one of my podcasts, one of my upcoming podcasts, about selling your products, learning how to sell yourself and selling your products. And people who are marketers, professional marketers who have been doing this for years, one of the biggest things they say that hurts small business owners is that they stop too early. You start the project and then you just stop, because either you're not seeing the results, or because, like Lashonda was saying earlier, you're hopping to the next project. And so it stops you from being able to see the success that you could have had you just stay doing what you do and stay consistent in what it is that you do. So I love that. I do want to hop back to MJ. MJ, if you would like to just share with everybody what you provide, what your business is, and then we're going to hop back to Lashonda.
Absolutely. So I am the owner and CEO of Travel with MJ, where we provide custom and personalized vacation planning. We also do provide travel deals and exclusives. You can reach me on Facebook. My Facebook group is at Travel with MJ. If you're looking to book a vacation with me, you can always shoot me an email at info@travelwithmj.net. But if you're just looking to follow me, go follow the group. Just go become a part of the group. It's a different situation in there.
Okay. Thank you, MJ. So Lashonda, did you want to share a little bit more insight on your business?
Okay, my business is a fragrance and aroma line. I provide room sprays. Going into 2024, I will have my candles ready. And for as my room sprays, they are water based, and they are very you can use them, and they allergy free. They won't mess with your allergies. And they, like I said, they are water based. And I can't wait to get started on my candles.
Yay! I can't wait to smell your candles. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. My mother is a candleholic. So I've been trying to get her on these small business candles, and I just give it to her a little bit by bit, and then she comes back for more. So I'm really excited to see what you have, and I can't wait to try your room scent. I believe it's called Bora Bora. I saw it on your social media page, so I'm excited about that. Congratulations on expanding your business and your products. So, okay, so now that we've shared and introduced everybody, I want to go ahead and give my mindset changing thought for 2024, and then just kind of end it and see if anybody has any other tidbits that they want to add on. But for me, my mindset changing thought for 2024 is I am valuable, I am worth it, and I am high value. And I say that because a lot of times as business owners, like I've been talking about, I'm going to keep talking about this topic. We tend to sometimes question ourselves, question our prices, question our worth on whether or not should I do this? Do I need to do a discount? Do I need to add this? Should I just add a little extra freebie? And there's nothing wrong with adding free services and nothing wrong with providing an incentive for your clients, right? But it has to be, like MJ was talking about earlier, intentional. It can't just be just to do it, just because you feel like you have to, add a little extra to make someone see the value in what it is that you're providing. I want to talk about the importance of respecting your time and respecting what it is that you're setting out to do. Because a lot of times, like MJ was saying earlier, just going down that rabbit hole, we can do that with anything, not just social media. You can set out to wake up in the morning and work out and then go down the rabbit hole of cleaning and organizing and calling somebody to check in on how they're doing and seeing if so-and-so, finished up what they needed to do. And I just think we have to go back to ourselves, focusing on us, because at the end of the day, everybody waits to treat people right when they are doing well and they don't need that support, right? Not everybody, but a lot of people. So you might be asking your friends or asking your loved ones, people that you expected to support you, can you check out my business? Can you do this? Would you like to join this? Would you like to buy this service while you're needing it, while you're wanting it? And then when you blow up, everybody who you were asking is going to be coming back like, hey, I want to do da. Like, you know what I mean? And so a lot of times that's just human nature. It's a psychology that has been, through time, that's just how it is. When you don't give people that much attention, you don't make them feel like you need that validation, they're ready to assist you. They're ready to be on your team. They're ready to get your attention. But when you're always trying to get people to see and validate what it is that you're doing, they're less likely to do it. And sometimes it's not because they have a negative intention. Sometimes it's because it comes across forced. It's like you're pushing it too hard. And when people feel that way, when you feel like someone's pushing you too hard or forcing something, you kind of step back like, I'll come back, I'll check it out later. But when you come across confident, like you're secure in what it is that you're here to do, it's a completely different energy that you provide. And it makes people want to buy into whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I'm bringing up this topic because we can't forget the value in ourselves, and we can't allow anyone to think that it would ever be okay to disrespect our time, our worth, and our value. And we can't feel bad about having our own prices and respecting our time and respecting our schedule and being consistent with what we know is going to help us grow. These are things that we have to continue to repeat in our heads, because you're going to get around people who sometimes aren't saying the right things that are going to help you get to the next level. They're not doing the right things that are showing you that they want you to get to the next level. And we tend to make excuses or try to justify not being around people who see our value, not being around customers, friends, family members that see our value, and we can't justify it anymore. Moving into 2024, you allow people to show you what kind of person they plan to be in your life, and you accept them for who they are, and you place them where they need to be placed. And I think that that's the biggest lesson that I've ever learned in business. The more that I started focusing on my vision and my mission and my growth, and less about who's going to do this and where they're going to be and, who's going to show up and are you going to be able to purchase this and should I add this extra? And I stopped focusing on that and focus more on the value that I'm providing. I'm starting to see the clients that I've been looking for so long. So people sometimes like to say, nobody supports me, nobody wants to buy, nobody's really into this, but that's not true. There's someone out there. It's just about, will you find them? And so to tie everybody's message in together, the consistency, you have to be consistent. You have to see through your projects and you have to be intentional. If you do that and you never give up, you will find the audience that you're looking for. It's not a matter of, is my business going to blow up and am I going to gain those sales? It's, when is it going to happen? Not if, just when. And if you continue going, that's always what it's going to be. But if you stop because things aren't going your way, or you entertain people who don't really see your value and you think that everyone's going to be like that just because you had a negative experience with one person, that everybody is going to treat you that way, then you're not going to get to where you're supposed to be in your business. So that is my message that I'm leaving with everybody going into 2024. You are valuable. You are worth it. You are high value. And you need to treat yourself the same way you would treat a CEO, the same way you would treat Shark Tank, When you walk into a building at Shark Tank, you're going to be dressed up. You're going to treat them serious. If you are going on the Oprah Winfrey Show, you're going to treat them serious. You're going to dress up. That's how you need to treat yourself, because when you treat yourself that way, other people are going to do the same. They're going to follow exactly what you teach them to do. So that is my tidbit that I'm sharing. And everyone who doesn't already know, I'm the CEO of BossBabeBlog.com. We're a U.S. small business directory, and we focus on connecting small business owners with small business shoppers. And we do that because we understand that small business owners want to continue to expand and get in front of audiences that see the value in what they're doing. And small business shoppers want to continue to support small businesses and know that they're credible. So that's how we're able to solve that. We have a directory, a podcast, a blog. You can be interviewed. You can come and join our directory. You can be a part of our podcast guest list for the entire year of 2024 if you'd like to. Just reach out to us at bossbabeblog.com. And then one free resource that I have is going to be our business resource portal, where you can receive invites to special events, consultations, and any high value services that we might be providing to help you elevate your business. So now that I shared all that information, did anyone want to add any last tidbits on that popped up in your head? Did you have one last tip? Anything you want to share? MJ, go ahead.
Okay, now y'all know I can't be too serious at all moments of the day, right? 2024 for me is going to be the year of govern yourselves accordingly. I said what I said. You and anybody. Let me make it more generalized. I mean, I feel like I'm talking about somebody, because I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be like, you, me.
You. Let me generalize.
Uh-oh, she froze a little bit, I think. You're a little frozen, MJ. Try refreshing your screen and let us know if you can hear us. And while we let MJ refresh, did anybody else have anything they want to share? Any last tidbits, or you feel like you got anything out? Lacole, you want to share anything?
I think you covered everything, and just go into 2024 with a positive mindset. Change your mindset. Whatever you did that didn't work for you this year, make sure that you change it and do something more powerful next year.
I love it. Love it. Okay, MJ, you're back on. You froze for a second. You were just sitting like this. So I thought I would give you a moment. But it's probably technology. Let me bring you back on.
It's given technology. But anyway, for those of you who like to shy away when the heat is on somebody, you want to be like, oh yeah, that's my friend, but you want to be like, that's my friend from the background. Nah, I need you to keep that same energy when my business is small to when it blows up, because it's coming. And if you can't keep that same energy when my business blows, like explode, govern yourselves accordingly. Go back over there. Go back over there to where you was getting your services and your products from. Stay there.
Stay there. Sound like somebody's mom. They said, if you go outside, stay outside. Close the door. Don't come back in.
Stay there. Stay there. Don't be flip floppy. Don't. No. Because see, you should have kept that same energy when you were down with me. I'll make sure I'm gonna bring my people up with me. No, you ran when the going got tough. I need you to stay there. Stay there.
It's a smile at the end. So in other words, if you go outside, make sure you stay outside. Don't try to come back in and get a snack.
Don't be running back and forth.
Take all your stuff and going out there. That's a really great message.
Stay here.
It's a great message because again, when it comes to small business, everybody, it feels this way, that everyone that you were wanting to support you in the beginning, as you start to grow and succeed, you don't necessarily need that support anymore the way you needed it in the beginning. That's what it feels like when you start your business and when you're growing. So like you said, just keeping that same energy and tying it back in, making sure that once you see what people are presenting to you, go ahead and accept that for what it is and place them where they need to be placed, because at the end of the day, it is up to us. We can't control anybody else around us, but you can control what you put in your ears, who you allow to be around you, how long you give them access in your life, what comes out of your mouth. Those are the things that we can control. So I love that topic, MJ, because some people aren't always aware of it until later, like, you were absent when I was really needing some help, but here you are. And sometimes people are so loyal that they don't really think about that. it's just like your mind doesn't want to go there. But sometimes we got to be honest within ourselves about what's happening around us for us to grow and get to that next level. So thank you so much for that. Thank you everyone for listening to the Boss Babe Blog podcast. I hope that everyone took something insightful, productive, or proactive to take with you to 2024. And I'm glad that MJ, you brought that up, because in 2024, we're going to have an entire podcast season dedicated to how to be a better friend. We're going to be discussing friendships. We're talking about everything friendships. I mean, the messy friends, the ones that are passive aggressive, the ones that like to compare everything that you do. We're going deep into it. And then we're going to talk about ways that we can become better friends, right? We don't want to just end on the negativity. I want people to take something from it, because someone's going to hear that and it's going to hit them because they're that person. And we're not trying to, condemn people. It's just about calling out the behavior. Once you know that you're doing it, oh, that's me. Let me find a way to get past this. And what can I be doing different? So I hope that everyone gets an opportunity to join us. Our first podcast of the year is going to be, I believe, January 3rd at 3 p.m. Don't quote me on that third part, though, but I know it's at 3 p.m. And we are going to be discussing the topic of the positive mindset. Is having a positive mindset something that people, isn't like a myth? Like, does it really matter on your day-to-day how positive you are, who you're around, and things like that? Does it truly affect you? Or is it more just based on your actions? That's what the first podcast topic is for 2024. And we already have about 4 guests joining. So if you would like to join us and be a part of that conversation, make sure that you become a deluxe or luxurious member in our directory. And if you already are, make sure you go ahead and sign up. Thank you all so much for watching the Boss Babe Blog podcast or listening wherever you are. We will see you all again soon in 2024. Bye-bye.